Hi, and welcome to Notion. Here you will find our Notion template, as well as your personal space, and some tools that'll help you navigate. So up in the top left, we have a search bar, which you can also use with hotkeys. For us, it's a very helpful way to find something. I know we have our pages and our structure that you can navigate through from this main menu, but if you're ever lost or need to find something, you can type it in there and it'll show up. As well as you can also type in what section you want in a new tab to kind of use this like you would a browser. Next, we have the inbox, which will become more helpful if you assign yourself deadlines in your calendar or if you tag yourself on something to come back to. So you can tag yourself and then see in the inbox and then remember exactly what you're working on. Then you can also pin and share spaces here. So that way, if there, for example, this whole template is an area up here, but if you found yourself, you really want to have your goals here or your task tracker and always have a shortcut, you can pack it up there. So otherwise, I want to introduce you to our Notion template for Artist 1. So in our Notion templates, you will always find a title at the top of each section, a call-out button, as it's referred to as a property in Notion, where we give you a little bit of a description of how the space works, and then we will always link a tutorial. You can find the tutorials down here in the tutorial section, where for each section there is a page and there will be a subsequent screenshot. But as this is the first screenshot we are making, this will be the first one you'll find underneath Notion for Artist 1.0. In general, this template is built around the kind of sections we think are important in your art business. So we have your admin. So these are the things that you need to be on top of when you're running the business side of your business. Then we have studio, which for us is the creative process. And then we have finances, because we wanted to make a specific space for you to navigate your finances. Then here we have a tutorial section where you can give you information about how to navigate this, and then support, information of how to contact us and any additional support to help make sure that this template first functions for you and that you have a good understanding of how to use these workflows to help your business. And then finally over here, we have a calendar. Don't forget that when we sign up, we want to use our Gmail, and so that would automatically populate any Google Calendar you have. For more information, check the previous tutorials about how to make your account and how to import your Google Calendar. But I just wanted to take a second now and go into kind of what's in these different sections. So in the admin section, we have goals. Here, it's a toggle button, so you can see a page for monthly goals, a page for quarterly goals, and a page for yearly goals. In the subsequent tutorials, we'll be going through and explaining how these all work. Then we have a task section. This task section is a way for you to kind of manage what do I have to do to get through these goals. We split it into weeks, so you can see what's coming up, what you're doing this week, and what you still need to finish from last week. Then we have an art vision, business vision goal, which is similar to kind of like a Pinterest page. So you can, find inspiration and ways to kind of remember and celebrate where you want to go. And then we have the time task tracker. The time task tracker is a way to start taking a notice of how much time you're spending in the studio, maybe writing emails or managing your business. Because the first step of project managing yourself is to really understand, what are you doing? What are the actions and how are you spending your time in different places? And once you understand that, you can say, okay, this is how long it takes me to make work. This is how long it takes me to do emails. And it can give you a better understanding of what your goals should be and what tasks can do that are more specific to help you really evolve your business. And then finally, we have a notepad section, which has its own section for little pages. So you can write down notes for your business, you can journal, and it's a great way to kind of quickly store resources. Next, we get down to the studio section. Here we have another Pinterest style board section where you can collect samples, references, things that really inspire your work, or that could even be its own reference photos, and collect them here. Then, when you're ready, you move over to the art ideas section and start answering some questions and brainstorming how you want to take these ideas, what ideas you have, and how you can take them into being art pieces. Then we have a tracker for your studio so you can manage art ideas to in-progress works to completed works. And once the works are completed, they'll move over into this portfolio section. The in-progress works and the portfolio are based on the same database, so as you move something through the in-progress works, it'll show up in the portfolio. And then finally, we have expenses and income here. So that way you can track how much you're bringing in, how much is going out, and then also keep a track of your wish list and supply lists. So, and then over here, we have the calendar section, which will go in deeper, but this is a place where you can either import your Google Calendar, or you can set your own dates and reminders. It can be important events, it can be dates and reminders for when you want to work on stuff and get stuff done. And in general, this is the starting place for our Notion for templates. So welcome, and thank you for joining us in this artistic adventure.